Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys will move forward in everything that you do. Diving right into it here, billionaire Mark Cuban says Gary Gensler could cost Joe Biden the 2024 election amid the rise of scam coins. Let's see what he's talking about here. Mind you, I like to preface that Mark Cuban was the guy talking about he'd rather have bananas than have Bitcoin, and eventually ends up being a holder of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other altcoins, what have you. So just remember that. I just want to preface everyone, do your own research and do not take wealthy, just because someone, and I wouldn't say don't take their advice, because he definitely has a lot of wisdom and value to give anybody. But I would say make your own decisions and take what he says, but also, take what people say, but also do your own research and make your own calculated decisions, because a lot of people missed out on Bitcoin at $3,000 because you were saying, well, Mark Cuban says it's a scam, so I'm gonna just trust Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban can afford to be wrong. Some of you guys can't afford to mess this up. You can't afford to miss out on Bitcoin at 3,000. He can afford to miss out. He was already a billionaire. He can afford to miss that boat. Okay, so let's dive right in here. Chief Legal Officer Paul Garal, he was in an interview with Coinbase chief legal officer, and Cuban says U.S. crypto community is facing a lot of problems that don't exist in other jurisdictions because of the SEC chairman Gary Gensler's stance on crypto. So pretty much he's saying that you have other countries that are adopting this tech, and even governing bodies that we've talked about here on this channel that are adopting this tech. And it seems like Gary Gensler's problem is an American. It's only being found to be a problem in America. So here he says, Mark Cuban says here, they don't have this problem in Singapore. They don't have this problem in Japan. They don't have this problem in other places. This is a uniquely American Gary Gensler problem. And that is going to probably end up costing Joe Biden the election, because now, look at it, guys. Now it's like he can't really pivot now. He's taken such a brutal stance over the past, let's say 6-7 years. He's taken a hard stance against crypto to the point, and it's just taking losses, just punches to the face, just taking losses in court, going up against XRP. He has had some companies settle, but that loss to the XRP sprung the Bitcoin ETF, sprung the Ethereum ETF, and just a ton of losses where I don't know if he could actually pivot and be taken seriously now, right? So here he's saying for Gary Gensler, if he has a political career in mind, he's done. He literally could cost Joe Biden the election, because there's a whole lot of Gen Z, Gen X, millennials that own a whole lot of crypto, and by not making it easy to register, it makes it easy for all scam coins to exist. So pretty much he's combating the problem that people that do live in America are facing, because they're not having this problem in other countries. Okay, like other countries are adopting this tech and making it as easy and user friendly as possible for their people and their community to take advantage of, right? So definitely a sight to see. We're gonna see how this plays out as we near the end of this year. And like I said, guys, you guys know my prediction. I think if Donald Trump wins the election, I truly believe that's going to be something that triggers a massive bull run. Okay, so next article. Crypto analyst Justin Bennett is saying in issuing a warning on Bitcoin, and says that the crypto market will get hammered if this happens. So what is he saying about that? He is saying that pretty much if the stocks drop, if stocks plummet, expect crypto to plummet as well and get hammered. So a lot of this really isn't anything that we haven't seen, guys, because when we first back in, I've been in crypto since December 2017, right? So back then, crypto could move by itself despite what's happening with stocks. So what we're seeing now is stocks go up, crypto goes up as well. We're seeing it flow with the traditional stock market. So right now, with he's saying here that crypto bulls better pray stock market doesn't roll over because the recent relative weakness suggests the crypto market will get hammered if it does. So this is not a popular opinion. A lot of people are talking about how bullish crypto is right now. Okay, so I do respect Justin Bennett for laying this out. Because this is something that could happen, guys, and that's something that everyone should plan for and be prepared for, because long term we're bullish, right? So there's going to be some peaks and valleys that we're going to have to weather the storm through. So definitely support that bias, because it's definitely a reality that we could all see. So taking a look at the charts here, he does have market cap USDT dominance on the weekly time frame. I do disagree with this technical analysis right here, only because I don't think that this right here is a higher low. Okay, I do think overall this is a bearish trend until this is broken. And you can see that green candle that's in May, the only green candle in May. So until that level's broken, I think that there is no higher lows. I think that that's a lower high point that needs to be broken, and if that's broken, then that is a low, which would constitute a change of structure. Nothing big, just pretty much a difference in TA that we go by. So definitely shout out to Justin Bennett for pretty much keeping it real. That warning of Bitcoin and saying the crypto market will get hammered is something that you're not seeing a lot. Yes, our last video, we talked about Bitcoin dropping based off of what we see, and we're going to go over the charts at the end of this video. But that is something that needs to be talked about, because it is a possibility. Okay, it's something, because really what's going to happen is, let's say it does happen and it dumps, there's people that are going to sell for a loss and never enter the markets again. I've seen it happen. One of my best friends sold Bitcoin for a loss. He bought Bitcoin at 20K, and of course it pulled back to 3. He sold for a loss, only 2 years later for Bitcoin to go to 65, 7, the first new all-time high. So that's pretty much what happened. He sold for a loss and didn't really enter the markets again after that dump. So this is a reality, but you have to be able to weather the storm. This is a long-term play. Next article here, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire says he's more bullish than ever he's been on crypto, and he talks about why. So right here he's saying he's more bullish than he's ever been on crypto. He's been building Circle for over 11 years, and at no time has he been more optimistic, and he dives into why, and this is what I wanted to highlight here. He's saying we're seeing an early broadband stage of blockchain networks. What does that mean? That means pretty much we're at the place where we're at Google back in the early 90s. Okay, this is Google. This is the same opportunity that people have that I've been talking about. This is the same opportunity you have, and the people that are telling you, "Oh no, I'm not touching that crypto." What is your plan B? Like, what is your goal when we talk about reaching financial freedom? And that could mean anything, right? That could mean people that just want to have an extra $1,000 a month for the rest of the month. They're good. Whatever your goal is, what is the plan to get there? You have an opportunity to invest in tech early enough that it's affordable. Okay, it's affordable. It's like Amazon. Like, I think Amazon's around like $3,000 a clip right now for a stock, for one share. This is Amazon when it was like $1. Okay, this is Google when it was. I wouldn't say Google, but this is Apple, like when they were still in the garage, right? Like, everything is lining up, and he's saying it here, this early broadband stage of blockchain networks. And he says, guess what's next? We are seeing breakthroughs in security, privacy, scalability based on zero knowledge tech. And he's saying we can see a world where crypto computing becomes the basis for most significant important applications. He's saying the tech is gaining traction every week, from payments to social to gaming to ticketing to enterprise use cases. And he can go on and on and on. But the scale of all this right now is truly astounding compared to where we were a decade ago. 100%. I've only been in crypto about 7 years, December 2017, so going on 7 years. And from what I've seen, and I thought I was late, guys. I thought I was late. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I thought I was late. Like, Bitcoin was already Bitcoin was 20,000, pulled back to like 3,000. I thought it was late because I was around people that got in Bitcoin when it was like 100, and I was using Bitcoin when it was at 1,000. I was using it for our trading accounts. Like, I'm using Bitcoin, not even as a store of value. I'm actually using it to fund. It was the easiest way to fund our or trading brokerage accounts. It was the easiest way. So definitely agree with what the CEO, Jeremy Allaire, is saying. And I definitely think this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. And if you stay on the sidelines, you're going to be back. You're going to be looking back years later and be like, wow, you know, I had an opportunity to get in Cardano when it was, what, 40 cents. I had an opportunity to get in Ethereum when it was $3,000. Now it's 30, 50, 100,000. Like the upside far outweighs the downside at this point in crypto, right? Everything is so affordable right now. It outweighs the risk, in my opinion. And this is financial advice, but in my opinion, this outweighs the risk that listening to Warren Buffett say, oh yeah, that crypto stuff's not going to be around. It far outweighs the risk of listening to him than it would be the upside potential. Okay, just my 2 cents here. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin sitting here at 64,750, and we're pulling back, guys. And I do want to say this. I do want to preface this. Okay, if we do pull back to, I would say about 60,500, if we break and close below there, and I'm marking it right here. If we break and close below there, because I'm telling you, this is divergence right here. Okay, if we break and close below 65, the next step is 52.5. Okay, and that's okay. It's okay, right? But it aligns with this trend line that we had the 2 touches on the weekly time frame. We didn't get that third touch, so this does align. Okay, do I think we could reach there pretty soon? I'm not sure. It just depends on what's going on. But I do stand with the belief that if former President Donald Trump wins the election, I do think that would catapult a bull run almost immediately. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. But guys, I'm not concerned about this pullback. I think it's giving people an opportunity that they didn't have. Taking a look here at where we're at, fear, greed, 52. Like I said, buying time. It's accumulation time. You buy when others are fearful, and it's easier said than done. And I know everyone talks about that, but no one really talks about that when we're in the moment. In the moment right now, we've been saying yellow, orange, red, fear and greed, buy. This is that time. I don't know how differently I can say it, I can put it, but most people are dumping right now their bags. This is when you should be buying up those bags they're dumping. Okay, shift in mindset. We say it all the time. You guys know. But just wanted to add some value, guys, and hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.